It's the home of the Patriots, Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the New England Patriots. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olsen, the kicker. Andres Borregales has the ball on the tee. And off we go from Foxborough. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
To the air right away is Hurts. He finds Jahan Dotson. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. A huge play right off the bat. 37 yards.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 36.
Great, set. On anyone,
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That's caught. Saquon Barkley.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 4.
Good, set. On anyone,
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
When you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation, and instead he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity, but with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
It's 3rd and 4.
Good, set.
Hurts will try it again. He'll get that out to Barkley. He's going to have the 1st down, so they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
1st and 10.
Great.
Again, Hurts. That's complete to his big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he's in. What a drop. Dallas Goedert. Touchdown, Eagles. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly, right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
Patriots, nothing. Jake Elliott to kick
So following
off
the
for
score,
Philadelphia.
here comes Elliott to kick this one away. That one's going to skip into the end zone
Patriots
for a
take over
touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Kick.
First play, and May goes to the air. That is caught downfield by Douglas. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Here you go.
Now the former Buckeye, it's Travion Henderson. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. Give him 14 on that one. First down, New England.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. Moving to his right. This is intercepted. Picked off by Nakobe Dean. And the Eagles are going to take possession. They've got it at their own 42.
Well, that's the fast start they talked about all week, Mike. You come out, you take the immediate lead with your opening drive. Your defense goes out there, they force a turnover early. All these plays allow you to just keep stacking momentum early in this ball game. This game is far from over, but anytime you get out to a start like this, it is a lot harder for your opponent to battle back.
First carry for Saquon Barkley. Not much there, maybe a yard.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 9.
Good. Set.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Flush to his right. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Dallas Goedert, that time. And 3rd down coming up.
This offense has to do a better job of generating chunk plays once he gets outside the pocket and they transition into scramble drill. Instead, nobody uncovers downfield. He forces a difficult throw, and luckily it falls incomplete.
3rd down and 9. Off the play fake, Hurts. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Jack Gibbons. And he's going to be looking at a short field for the offense after the INT. Chance to tie the game or even take the lead.
Patriots take over 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's May. He's got his man, Kayshon Boutte. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. A gain there of 21. Good for a Patriots first down.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
They quickly out to Diggs. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Stephon Diggs. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd down and 7.
Crazy.
They'll go play action with May. Oh, Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Working out of the gun. It's May. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Adoree Jackson. Inside the 20. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Philadelphia. We saw it earlier, the defense on the quarterback with the earlier interception. And now, Greg, not only do they pick him, they turn it into a pick 6.
And, Mike, the reality is this has just been a bad first half throwing the football. I mean, not only is it his second interception, but this time the defense gets their hands on the ball, and they're able to take it all the way back for the pick 6.
Jake Elliott to kick off.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Marcus Jones now to return. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
That is quickly out to Diggs. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 35-yard line.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 8. From out of the gun, here's May. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
And 8
You know, it's hard to
yards go.
speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They'll try it now with Henderson. And he's going to have the Pats' 1st down. They wind up getting the yards they needed on 4th and 3.
That's good for a Patriots 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Quick throw there. That's going to wind up incomplete. Well, the receiver really didn't have much time to get himself open. So the incompletion brings up 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Crazy.
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Intended for
Austin Hooper was the intended target.
On the coverage.
And now it's going to be 3rd down.
Protecting the ball anytime you throw the ball in the middle of the field is obviously critical, right? That's where tip passes, that's where all sorts of stuff happens when you put the ball in harm's way. But you also have to protect your receivers. There's a bit of a trust back and forth where the receivers say, hey, I'm willing to go across the middle and compete for the ball. But now you're my eyes. You have to protect me and make sure that the location of the ball doesn't run me into a big hit.
A big-yard gain. It's 4th down.
We're good. Crazy.
They're going. It's May. He'll find his tight end. That's Henry. Henry. And he is going to pick up a Patriots first down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving and then some.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
5. It was crazy.
Here's May again. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And the Eagles will get the ball at their own 17-yard line.
First down 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Hurts looking to throw on first down. And as he threw it, the pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing is Hurts. He'll get this complete. That's A.J. Brown. He'll empty out the backfield and line up for 3rd and 3. Here's Hurts. Oh, he's got a man. That's caught by Brown. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here, and it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this first half.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Hurts again. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
It was clear from the jump, Mike, that he wanted to take a shot downfield, bought himself a little extra time by moving the launch point. Ball just kind of sailed on him a little bit and ends up falling harmlessly out of bounds.
2nd and 10. To the air again. Hurts. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
He was defended by
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face 3rd down and 10. On the handoff, this is Barkley. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 27-yard line.
They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. To throw now, May. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. He was looking for Stephon Diggs there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Solid rep there for this corner, Mike. I mean, to stay disciplined with his technique throughout the entire play. So often we see when the ball's put in the air, the defender can panic and they either get a pass interference or they misplay the ball. This time he times it perfectly and forces the incompletion.
City, what's up? Crazy.
May to throw on second down. That'll be caught. It's Travion Henderson. And he's got about 5 on this one before he's out of bounds. And they're set up a little bit better for third down.
Third and 4.
Here goes son. Hey, what's that? Hey, Bo.
On the handoff, Henderson. A pickup of 14 on that one. First down, New England.
Typically in a third down situation like this, Mike, you're thinking pass, but give credit to this offensive play caller. He flips his tendencies upside down, keeps the ball on the ground. Not only does he get a fresh set of downs, they pick up good yardage.
Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for first and 10.
Hey, what's that? Five.
On play action, here's May. To the left side, he's got Henry. And he will score. Hunter Henry. Touchdown, New England. Using the tight end to get to the end zone, Greg, it's your old position. You're very familiar with that. That catch and carry. What an ability for your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, this was never really the strength of my game, Mike, but we're seeing so many tight ends around the league who not only are great at securing the catch and making the tough ones, but it's their ability to extend the play after the catch that's separating them, just like we saw here.
To kick off for New England.
So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. Here comes Will Shipley on the return. They'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10.
Great, set.
On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4 at the 28-yard line.
Great, set.
They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. Into the secondary, past the 40. He is tough to bring down. A big one there on the ground. Big time play for Philly. 35 yards.
First down.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. They get 15 on that game. Good for an Eagles first down.
Well, here he is just taking over this drive from the running back spot. And frankly, Mike, any time the secondary and defensive backs are making a lot of tackles downfield, you know the offensive line's doing their job up front, and we can see the results.
Great, set.
That's Goddard in motion. Once again, it's Barkley. He'll push forward for about a yard. That's Marte Mapu getting in there to make the stop.
1-yard gain brings up second and 9.
From the 20, here's second and 9.
Great, set.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. He's got the 2021 Heisman winner. That's Devontae Smith. And he's into the end zone. What a response. Devontae Smith. Touchdown, Eagles.
Jake Elliott on for the point after.
We all make such a big deal, Mike, when we see a quarterback go through his progression and deliver a deep downfield strike. for a touchdown, but sometimes just take what's easy, the easy pitch and catch, get an underneath completion. That's exactly what the quarterback does here, takes what the defense gives them, and when you have a playmaker like that on the outside, they can do the rest with their feet after the catch, and the end result is still a touchdown.
Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Here goes tonight. Crazy, crazy, crazy. What's that? Crazy, crazy. 5.
Off the bootleg. Here's May. Pass completed to Douglas. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 43-yard line.
Up the middle, it's Henderson. And he's going to have a 1st down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this 3rd quarter.
Here goes tonight. Crazy, crazy, crazy. What's that? Crazy, crazy. 5.
May going to look to throw. That's complete to the running back, Antonio Gibson. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 38-yard line.
Crazy.
On 2nd down, it's May. That's to the left side and taken in by Diggs. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Throwing now is May. He's got it inside the 5. And he's going to be taken down. That is a gain of 22. And it sets up 1st down and goal. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. 1st down and goal.
Good.
To throw again is May. And he will score. Game on. Antonio Gibson. Touchdown, Patriots. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
The extra point now for Borregales. His kick is good. And the Pats draw closer here. It's 21-14.
Patriots 14.
So things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. Here is Shipley on the return. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
He'll start on the ground with Barkley. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. New England going to take their 2nd timeout, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
27-yard line.
Great.
They'll run it here with Saquon. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. The Pats going to stop it here. They'll use their third and final timeout. Talk things over before third down. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That's taken in by Dotson. They get 14 on that hookup. First down, Philadelphia.
14 yards.
So this is a part of the game that everybody works on, Mike. They call it 4-minute offense, and you don't necessarily have to have 4 minutes on the clock. But the whole idea is we possess the ball late in the fourth quarter with the lead. The goal is we want to end the game with the ball. So that third down conversion is going to go a long way. Protect the ball, continue to pick up first downs. If they do that, I don't even think their opponent sees the ball again.
He'll get that out to Barkley. Oh, a nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. On second down, Barkley. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
They'll drop to throw. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force fourth down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
Going to leave the offense out there for fourth and long. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He's got this one complete to Goddard. And he's going to have an Eagles first down on what will be a big play there for fourth and long.
At the 37-yard line.
On play action, here's Hurts. He's going to run it. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. They get 21 on that one. Good for an Eagles first down.
The challenge of defending a dual-threat quarterback in the NFL, Mike, is that you just don't see them week in and week out, maybe like you do in college. So in this case, you defend everything perfectly downfield, but it's hard to...
Oh, and a pressure there. He can't get a throwaway, and he's taken down. Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
It's second down.
Hurts now. Out wide, here's Smith. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
Devontae Smith. It's a gain of a yard. And it's third down.
Now Hurts. Open man left side is Brown. He's got it. And he'll be taken down. No timeouts left for the defense. That should do it. Fourth down, here's Hurts. Oh, do you believe it? It's intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Jones. And the Patriots are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on fourth down.
Intercepted. Turnover on downs.
Here is first and 10. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6.
To number 3, Demario Douglas. Out of bounds at the 31-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Here's 2nd down.
5.
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. That is incomplete, so the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
Brings up 3rd down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
The game hanging in the balance and a critical 3rd down.
Hey, what's up? Crazy.
Working out of the gun, it's May. He'll let this one go long for Williams. That's going to be incomplete, so no help there. And we're likely down to a final snap.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
He'll hide to man. He's going to go down. The pressure too much. And that should wrap this one up as they have to give it up on downs. So it's a win here for the visiting Eagles. They're able to get the job done in front of a hostile crowd as they come away with the victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olsen and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.